unfancy live stream of Thursday Night Live. I'm your host, Ken Heron. I'm doing this from, where's the camera? Am I looking at the camera? That's the camera. Okay. I'm doing this from Willis, Texas, Point Aquarius, to be more precise. And I'll just chit-chat here with the chit-chatters, as this is normally the time where we do the countdown. So I'll just see what you guys are all about. Hi there, Bipolar. Pat, hello. Phantom Panic, my buddy, Phantom Panic. Dana is on the road. He is unavailable to do the stream. And I'm using this picture holder, and it's not really working for me. I got to get something to put under the... Of course, this happens now. Hey, Ken. Hey, everybody. Yeah, so gonna have the news. Jeff Sills is gonna sit in for Dana for the news, and then in just a little bit, Kelly from ReadySetDrone is gonna hop on. We're gonna talk to you for a little bit about what's going on Saturday in Austin. Oh, hey Ken, you're my inspiration. Well, thank you. That's really nice of you. Hey Mel, good to see you made it. See, the reason why I'm doing this when I'm looking at the chat is because I'm using this easel. I'll show you the easel. Yeah. And when I put it in the easel, that flower blocks the chat. So I'm going to try to find another way to get this, because it holds it just fine. Let's see. I'll put it like that. There we go. Oh, Mel, you sent me a package. Yes, I heard about that. Kelly told me that. Thank you so much. All right, just wait another couple minutes here so that everybody isn't surprised when we're in the middle of the news. What I'm going to do is, and I hope everybody can hear me okay, I have my phone here, and I'm going to Skype our buddy Jeff and just pretty much do this. Yeah, why not? I've not missed Thursday Night Live. And I guess this is show number 35. I haven't missed a show. Even when I was in the hospital, I didn't miss. So I wasn't going to let that happen. You hear fine. Thank you very much, Dennis. Robert, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. If you've just joined, I'm doing this at my dad's house in Willis, Texas. Point Aquarius, Willis, Texas. It's where all the hoity-toity rich people live. And I don't know what your living situation is, but my dad took me around in a golf cart today. And I think if you took all the golf carts from just this gated community and put them end to end to end to end, they probably encircle the earth a few times. All right. So, yes, hopefully Dad has some good Wi-Fi. So far, no dropouts so far. Yeah, Henry should be a guest. Let me go get him. Got about another minute left before we start the show in earnest. And yes, there will be a word from our sponsor. Let me grab Henry here. Henry, buddy. Everything's good. We're live. Thanks. Henry, come on, buddy. They want to see you, pal. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, good boy. You're my co-pilot. Everybody wants to see you. Here he is. There's the Henry boy. Henry, if you don't know, Henry is probably about 90% blind. I found him on the interstate one day coming back from a job interview. He looks scared, doesn't he? Henry, don't be scared. Just relax. Be yourself, buddy. All right. And it's hot in this room. Let me show you the fan that I'm using. It's from like 1910. Weighs about 45 pounds, but it's working well. Okay. Now on with the show. I'm trying to make you think that I froze up. I didn't. Okay. So now on my other device, I'm going to call our news guy, Jeff Sills. Let's see if this works. All right, calling Jeff.
Hello, sir.
Hello, welcome to the show. Let's see if I can do it like this. Can everybody see Jeff? Yeah, all right. So, Jeff, I forgot about the sponsor, and we can't go on without the sponsor. I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm gonna have to call.
I gotta do sponsor.
Yeah, I gotta do the sponsor. I'll call you back. Okay, bye,
No
Jeff.
problem.
I totally forgot about our sponsor. We don't want to lose the sponsor. It's a very important sponsor.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. All right. Good. Now that that's over with, I can get back on the horn with Jeff. You know, we've got to go with the program. Can't deviate. Don't want to lose that sponsor. All right. Hopefully Jeff will be there. Jeff, are you there?
See, you just ruined my opening news article. It was going to be about how the Ken Heron show this evening didn't have a sponsor, but all right.
Yeah. All right. So now, with no fancy sound effects, all the news that you've ever wanted to hear about drones, it's the drone news guy stepping in for Dana Williams. It is Jeff Sills. What's happening, buddy?
Well, to start, so this is brand new. This particular article is actually about an hour old. Famous broadcaster.
Oh, man. Of course.
A small.
Hold on. I'm going to call you back, man. Of course. Yeah, no razzmatazz this time, Jonathan. That's what's missing. It's the razzmatazz. Sorry, Jeff. I got to call you back. Probably if I didn't play the pigeon jerky, we would have been fine. I'm going to try this one more time. And I'm going to use this same system to call our pal Kelly from ReadySetDrone in just a minute. All right. Here we go. Calling Jeff. Whoa, look at that. Are you there? Oh, now you're just messing with me, Jeff. Oh, Jeff.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. And now, the news.
No,
Stop it. You're messing with me.
Okay, so. Anyway, so Rod Vaughn was flying a small plane in New Zealand today. He believes that he had an accident with a drone at 2,000 feet that caused him to crash his plane into, injuring him and his son. It's being investigated currently. New Zealand drones and airplanes.
Yeah.
So, because just a couple of days ago, a plane that was landing in New Zealand from Japan had a near miss with a drone. Pilots saw the drone pass by the aircraft at about 16 feet. They were so nervous they thought it actually had been ingested by the engine, but apparently hadn't. New Zealand is now working on passing legislation to incorporate prison terms for any drone pilot that is caught endangering lives with drones.
So once again, it was buffering for some people. There was a plane that injured someone in a small plane.
Yes.
And
famous broadcaster Rod Vaughn was flying a plane today. He believes a drone hit the windscreen and sent his plane crashing to the earth.
What do you think?
Listed in the Daily Mail as of 6:14 Eastern Standard Time.
What do you think? Do you think it's true?
2,000 feet? Kind of maybe. I don't know. I mean, I would need some evidence of the drone. If he hit it, pieces of the drone would be in the aircraft wreckage. If they don't find any drone pieces, then I call foul.
Drone Forever said a drone made my drone crash. Hey, we gotta stop this drone on drone violence, people.
Oh, absolutely, definitely.
Yeah. All right, what's the next story, Jeff?
Well, so Amazon's filed a patent for voice-controlled drone delivery. Apparently, as part of their effort to deliver things to your home with a drone, they realized that once the drone shows up, it might be a little difficult to deliver the package. So they've patented the ability for you to be able to go out and give voice or hand gestures to the drone to tell it where to land and how to deliver your package.
So will there be people who just want to intercept said package giving gestures? Like if my neighbor's getting a cool gizmo delivered and I want that, can I just kind of go, hey, over here and get it? I mean, there's got to be, there's going to be so many problems and lost packages. I can't see, there's nothing that I want that desperately from Amazon that I couldn't wait a day for. In some cities, they have guaranteed 30-minute delivery, and apparently that's not fast enough.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I live in a very rural area. They don't even make a drone yet that can fly from a central city to my house. So it's very limited, and I think that the technology needs a lot of time to mature.
Yeah, and somebody made the point, will there be a camera on these delivery drones? I'm sure there will be.
Yeah, if there is, there's going to be a lot of questions about what's being done with that video. You're going to have the people with the tinfoil hats asking, what are you doing with the videos of my property when you fly to deliver my product, etc. So.
Right, and somebody else said, what about line of sight? I think there's going to be corporate rules that won't apply for. Of course, if you're Amazon, you're going to be able to make up your own rules as you go along. I think the more money you have, the less rules apply to you.
As part of the FAA guidelines, this was in previous news stories in the past, they did receive a waiver for line of sight. They're actually setting up a special route system, certain altitudes, certain areas that the drones can fly in, that'll be gated electronically. So us hobbyists probably won't be able to fly through those gated highways in the sky for drones.
I hope I live long enough to where drones delivering stuff in the sky becomes just as innocuous as a bird going by.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's your next story?
Well, let's see. So DJI, of course, got themselves a really nice contract recently, outfitting 100 drones for a Japanese construction site using a Skycatch surveying application, which is going to be the largest development of surveying drones implemented anywhere in the world.
Apparently, I'm asking too much of the interwebs. Just to let everybody know, I went ahead and spent a lot of money at my house back in Tennessee to get the fastest internet possible. I got a business line. It's going to cost me over $100 a month, and I'm going to try to move the operation to my house so that this doesn't happen again. Although some people do find this entertaining. The same kind of people that go to NASCAR and hope that they crash. So yes. They're waiting for me to crash. So please repeat your story again, if you would, sir.
Well, so the last one was DJI getting the contract for 1,000 drones to be used in a construction site in Japan using the Skycatch software, which is going to be the largest implementation of drone surveying done as to date. It's a big deal for DJI and definitely increases their enterprise capabilities. Of course, they've got that new Zenmuse camera that they released a day or so ago that uses FLIR technology and also has the ability to work with the surveying. So I would imagine that Skycatch and DJI are definitely going to implement that new camera in this project with Komatsu.
Yes, someone mentioned that in the chat. Thank you very much for that. There's so much new fun stuff coming out. And if you're in the hobby, you've got to start budgeting for it because you can get behind so quickly. You know, I just recently sold my Phantom 3, and that was still a fine drone, but there's so much new stuff coming out that it makes me feel like I'm behind if I don't get the latest thing. Do you feel the same way, Jeff?
Well, you know, being that I have a Phantom 3 standard, yeah, I feel a little bit archaic at times, but for me, it's the act of flying. I mean, I love all of the gadgets and the electronics that make it easier to fly, but that thing back there actually makes me be a pilot, and that's the reason why I love it so much.
Yes, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with the Phantom 3. I actually miss mine. I love the way it flew. I love the way it looked. The video is just fine. I dare you to be able to tell the difference between 4K video shot at the same frame rate and bit rate on the Phantom 3 as the Phantom 4 Pro.
Yeah.
But do you have any more news?
Yeah, I got one more thing for you. Drone Shield, our all-time favorite people that are out there trying to snatch our drones from this guy, announced a deal where they had $210,000 of orders for their new anti-drone technology to be sold in Europe. And this coincides with apparently the first time that their technology was actually used to stop a quadcopter from breaching an area that it wasn't supposed to go into. The Australian police downed a rogue drone at the Gold Coast Games. They had an aerial exclusion zone set up, and they noticed a quadcopter coming in, so they used the ridiculously large gun and shot it at the drone, which then the gun is designed to take control of the drone.
Yeah.
It brings the UAV to them, and it disables the camera so that it can't record anymore. So that individual has been found and will be dealt with appropriately by the Australian police forces.
I heard a similar story about a Russian oligarch. I forget where it was happening, but do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Forget the name of the person. You might have told me about it, but they were able to get their drone back, but they had one of those things as a private citizen in Russia. I guess, were they in Russia or do you know about this?
As a Russian billionaire, he had a yacht that was in some place where they had a lot of guests and foreigners. An American businessman saw the yacht, recognized the ship, decided to fly his drone out to take photographs of this beautiful yacht that this billionaire had created. And as he was flying around the yacht, he noticed on the camera somebody come out with basically a gun. And they shot it at the drone, trying to take control of it. He wrestled with them back and forth, trying to retain control of his drone. Finally was able to get it far enough away from them that they didn't have the range to stop him.
Right, and there was a smaller boat from the yacht launched a little boat with some Russian thugs that were going to go out and try to grab the drone before they could get it back.
Yeah.
So
I would imagine that people, billionaires that don't necessarily want their privacy encroached upon, have the ability to get that kind of technology to use. Yeah. And I guess from our perspective as hobbyists and pilots, maybe not every single thing we see that's beautiful should be filmed unless we ask permission first.
Oh, absolutely. I agree that you should ask permission when possible. Certainly private property, give them the benefit of knowing what you're doing. But, you know, public property, as long as it's not a no-fly zone or it's not geofenced or something, I say, you know, stop being so whiny about it. But anyway, there's the news. Thank you, Jeff, for the news.
Happy to assist, sir. Have a wonderful show.
Is there anything else that you'd like to say before I let you go?
Make sure that those of you that are Part 107 pilots go out to the FAA website. They have released a new fact sheet that is available for Part 107 pilots that basically highlights a lot of the rules and regulations that they really want to stress. Because of all of the recent issues with manned aircraft coming into contact with our drones, they have been requested by the federal government to sort of expound upon us what we should and should not be doing with our drones. So make sure you go out and check out the fact sheet. It's probably going to be very repetitive, but worth keeping a handle on. The police and other companies, agencies will be using that to determine whether or not what you do with your drone is acceptable by the FAA.
Okay, very clear, very concise, great news. Thank you for sitting in for Dana. In fact, I hate to even think about firing Dana as our news guy, but if you guys enjoyed this news guy here, who, by the way, has a picture of my second favorite news guy right here, Les Nessman from WKRP. If you like what Jeff did, if you like the way he did the news, let us know here in the chitty chat, in the chitty chatty bang bang, and maybe we'll have him back on someday. And if Dana doesn't feel like doing it, well, we'll just have you in on a regular basis, huh?
Happy to assist anytime, sir.
Okay, now just know that I will pay you the same amount as I pay Dana, which is...
Really? Nothing.
But I will give you one of these, and I'm going to put you down for a second because I only have 3 hands. I'm going to be giving these away tonight. Finally in, yeah, Heron aerial photography shirts. And if that wasn't enough, and don't you think it ought to be on the back, but and buy. These are high quality items right here. Jeff, your thoughts on the shirt?
I absolutely love one. I have been wanting to get one of those shirts the minute that I saw them the very first time. I am a little jealous about the shiny one that they sent to you, but
yeah.
it wouldn't be sufficient. So.
Okay, well, I'm going to send you one just because you're my favorite news guy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. And now I'm going to hang up and try to call Kelly from ReadySetDrone. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm squishing your head.
Take care.
Squishing your head. Okay. Bye. All right, so that was our buddy Jeff Sills. I will later put a link to his YouTube in the description. And again, if you would like one of these shirts, I'm going to be giving 2 of these shirts away tonight. They're $25. I know that's a little pricey, but this includes a special surprise in the package. It could be eyes. It could be knobs. It could be just a hug from your pal Ken. But go to heronaerialphotography.com, and the only way I have to receive your money is through my PayPal donation thingamahooserwhatsits button. So click on that, give me your address, and I'll start sending these out as soon as I get back from Texas. Once again, these are fine, high-quality items. That on the front, that on the back, and I've got 2 to give away this evening. So, is everybody having a good time? Is the stream going all right? It's not as fancy-pantsy as I usually do. Oh, how do you win them? That's a very good question. I hadn't thought that far ahead, but maybe Kelly will help me. Oh, wow, super chat. Thanks, Bumble. Ken, it went by. I didn't read what you said, but I'm sure it was awesome. Ken, send me something. And I don't have the power. Drone question here from Wraith. How in the world do you manage to take off the top of the Tshirt parking garage in Philly? Oh, yes. Yes. That was in wintertime in Philadelphia, and it was so very cold. I guess you're asking about the interference that maybe I would have gotten from the metal in the parking structure, which is something that you do need to consider. I will tell you, if you're going to launch from a parking structure in any city, you're going to want to calibrate the compass before you get onto the roof, because the whole building is nothing but metal. It's metal underneath the cement. So that will throw off your compass. And that day it was very windy. So yeah, it took a lot of bravery or stupidity. I'm not sure which one. Infinite altitude parking from the other day's live stream on me. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, when I parked in front of, that was in Little Rock, in front of what the guy in the parking structure called the Big Dam Bridge, and I think that's DAM, and I think he was incorrect. Somebody corrected him That wasn't the Big Dam Bridge. It was called, I can't remember, but it was a lift bridge, and the Big Dam Bridge was actually further on down. All right, so now let's bring in Kelly, and he and I will figure out a way to let you win these shirts. It'll be easy. It'll be easy. Were you able to get some Big Dam bait? No, not that day. All right, so let me go ahead and mess up Skype again as I call Kelly from ReadySetDrone. He is standing by. Hopefully. Woo! Wow! Ooh. Kelly, you there? Kelly? Oh, Kelly. No Kelly. All right. I'll just call him back again here. Hold on. Stand by. Calling Kelly. All right. Trying Kelly again. He and I are going to get together Saturday and do some filming with another YouTuber named Chris. Kelly? Yeah. Kelly, you there? Kelly? Kelly, buddy? Come in. Oh, he's there. I can hear you. I can't see you.
Okay, hold on a second.
Okay. All right.
I had some earphones. I took those out.
He's there. I can hear you. I can't see you.
Now you're opening up a hole in time.
Yep, I just killed the other feed.
Okay.
And now go up to Skype and set my audio and video settings.
All right.
And my cameras.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to.
Every time.
All right.
How's about now?
I still can't see you, but I can see me.
Well,
And really, the more of me, the better, don't you think? Really? I mean,
Can you hear me though?
yes, I can hear you. Let me call you back. That's what I had to do with Jeff. I'm going to call you right back. Henry.
Well, give me like 30 seconds. I'll look at my external camera. That might make a difference.
Okay, 30 seconds. I'll call you back. 30. Oh yeah, I think you said 33 seconds. Henry, come here. Henry had something that he wanted to tell you. This is very important. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Man, that really helps. Let me tell you, on my drive here, you know, my awesome rotary car, it gets about 16 miles to the gallon, which is normally fine. I'm happy to pay that because it's such an awesome car, but I filled up about 5 times in the 11-hour drive. And so any super chat really helps. I appreciate it. Greetings from Anaheim, California. Hello. Is that like a rotary phone? No. And try this one time. Get like a 10-year-old and plunk a rotary phone down in front of them and say, if you can call my cell phone with this phone, I will give you $100, and it'll be hilarious. Henry had something very important that he wanted to say. Harry, will you ask that question again? It faded on me. Henry, go ahead. Tell the people what you had to say. Uh-huh. I think he's using his doggy telepathy here to... Oh, you don't want to tell him that. Really? Well, you heard it here first. Thanks, buddy. All right. Does Henry like pigeon jerky? Yeah, I think every dog likes pigeon jerky. Harry, if you have that question, feel free to type it in again. It faded on me, so I didn't see it. Oh, are you there, buddy? Kelly, I see you, but I don't hear you. By the way, don't call me back because it almost messed up my stream. So let me call you back. That's Kelly's head right there. And he's got headphones on and he's frozen. So that's Kelly's head right there. I know you're really interested in this stuff. Kelly, his hair seems to be receding, but it's just an optical illusion. I'm going to call you back, Kelly. Oh, wait, I can hear you.
All right.
I can hear you. Okay.
All right.
I can hear you. Oh, please, Lord, please.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly.
Yes. Thumbs up. Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you and see you. I think we're good.
Okay. All right.
All right, welcome to the show. Kelly from ReadySetDrone, welcome.
Hey.
Hey, all
How
right.
you doing?
Pretty good, and thanks for making the time. I called him about
Absolutely.
11 minutes ago to see if he would do this. So, we're going to hang out on Saturday in Austin. Oh, wow, Jenna C., thank you for that next round of gas, not from the beans. Thank you, Jenna C., I appreciate that. Wow, who's that? Who's
That's Jenga.
Jenga? What a cute, is that a girl?
She's a girl. Yep.
And did you name her after the wooden blocks?
I did. Well, she was actually supposed to be Django. Django Fett from Star Wars.
Yeah.
But she was a girl, so we changed it from Django to Jenga.
Yeah, and people might think you were talking about that movie Django Unchained.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and she wasn't chained when she was younger, but she's gotten a lot calmer now.
Good.
Ken, you know what I'm grilling up here?
What do you got?
Plate full of pigeon jerky.
Oh, wow.
That's Texas pigeon.
Did you get that?
Pigeons are big.
Did you get that at Sam's Club? I know Sam's Club has these big barrels of pigeon jerky that you can get.
No. In Texas, we shoot them out of the sky. So the pigeons fly over. We got pigeon shot. We just clean them, skin them, put them right there, and they're ready to go. So got my grill over here. It's nice and hot because I've been waiting to be on this call. And I want you to listen to the sound of these things as they sizzle.
Okay.
Look at that. You see that?
Oh. Man,
That's some pigeon jerky right there.
I don't know whether that's sizzle from the grill or just for the lousy connection that we've got, but it sounds delicious.
Oh, it is delicious. So how's Houston so far?
Well, I'm in Willis, so I guess it's about an hour away from Houston. Me and my dad are going to head to Houston tomorrow. He knows nothing about drones, so I'm going to put the goggles on him and see if he doesn't fall over from vertigo. And we'll get a few shots of Houston, maybe do a live thing from there. And then Saturday, I'm going to head up to Austin and hang out with you.
Yeah, we're going to do some awesome stuff. You, me, and Chris Rollins and a couple other folks are going to go out and film some amazing videos, the collaborations that will change the internet. That's what I think.
Whoa, yeah. We're going to change the internet for sure. So can you give people any idea of kind of what kind of things, or do you want to just leave it as a surprise?
I will say this. I think we're going to stretch ourselves, and we are going to put ourselves out there and possibly fail in front of our audience. Like you said, it's like NASCAR. It's either going to be brilliant or a major crash and burn, but no matter what, it'll be entertaining.
Absolutely. And the other YouTuber that's going to be with us, his name is Chris. What is it?
Rollins. Chris Rollins is from Tyler, Texas, about 4 hours away from here. He and I have been talking about doing a collaboration for a long time, and it hasn't worked out. And he actually reached out to me like 2 weeks ago and said, hey, we should do something. I said, you know what? Ken's coming to town, and we're going to have a bunch of drones and good stuff going, so why don't you just join us? So Chris, by the way, I really like his channel. Chris is very entertaining. He's got this just energy about him that is fun to watch. So if you get a chance, he was actually just in Honduras, and he did a whole travel thing with the drone while he was down there with the Mavic Pro. Shot a bunch of footage. So I like Chris. I've never met him in person, but this will be the first time we'll both meet him. And
how old of a guy is he?
He's a youngster compared to us.
Yeah, I remember having energy. I used to have energy.
Yeah, I think he's both whipper and snapper.
You know, I recently bought a capture card for my computer so that I could unload some of the VHS copies of stuff that I did back when I was in my 20s and stuff. I don't know if anybody'd be interested in that. There was no drones back then, but I looked very different, and me and a buddy of mine, we got into some antics that probably should have had us arrested. And so I'll share that with everyone. And
you know what? I have a box of VHS tapes very similar. You know, a lot of it
was I used to skateboard a lot, and a lot of it was skateboarding footage, like parking garages and stuff. But also, there's a place called Paleface Park on Lake Travis where we used to go cliff jumping. And I looked at the footage of this. I'm like, what was I thinking? I mean, I'm lucky I didn't bust my behind on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of video that I have that are really cautionary tales for future me. Like, you did this once, don't ever try it again.
Well, so Ken, I also have something here that I was hoping to open live tonight on this. I don't know if Mel Koch is watching, but and I won't show his address, although he does live on Gobbler Drive, which I think is amazing. But Mel's a fan of both shows. Mel's a truck driver, and you've met him, right? I've never met him in person.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Responded with him.
He gave me a tour of his truck. That video is available on my channel if you look for Mel. And what do you have? What do you have there?
Doing real quick. Well, he sent a box, and he sent a box to me, and he said that he sent one to you, but since you're not home, you probably didn't get it, because mine just arrived today. Listen to that. I mean, that is 100% real Texas pigeon. You gotta have some Texas pigeon while you're here.
Did you have to defeather it yourself?
No, that's what Jenga's for.
Oh, great. All right, so you can...
It's also called Yardbird, but I'm going to open this from Mel.
Okay.
And we're going to see what is in it, because I don't have any idea, and I'm curious.
Do it.
Mel's watching. All right, can you see it okay?
Yeah, can I make a prediction? I'll make a prediction.
Okay.
I have to
tell you a funny story before you make your prediction.
Yeah.
So this box, we get a lot of packages mostly from China, mostly from, GearBest and Banggood and, Walkera and whoever else. They send us a lot of drones. So we recognize those packages. They're almost always DHL. They're almost always a certain size and weight and kind of poorly packed.
That's true.
This package arrives. Guess what was going on like 2 weeks ago in Austin?
What? Oh, the bomber guy. That's right.
Yeah. So this package is sitting on the front door. My wife said she didn't recognize it. It wasn't a DHL package. She creeps the door open and she threw her shoe at it to see if anything would happen. And then I guess she got brave. I mean, the bomber, unfortunately killed other people and killed himself.
Yeah.
But you can never be too careful. But anyway, Mel, I hope if this blows up on camera, you're gonna get a lot of views, Ken.
Yeah. Well, before you open it, I can make a prediction as to something that's in there.
Okay. Is it the T-shirt I sent him? Did he send it back to me?
No. I can guarantee you that there is something that has been 3D printed in there.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is, but he has been going 3D printer crazy.
Oh no! It is a hat.
Oh.
I love a good hat.
Oh.
400 ATL. So that's Mel. That is Mel's handle. I think he's watching right now. I think I saw him in the comments.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Very cool.
And a bunch of business cards. Thank you, Mel.
Oh.
Watching right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just his hat. People in Texas have slightly bigger heads than you Tennesseans, so it's a brain thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this. Yeah, that's a Texas-sized head right there.
There you go. You're looking good, man. And hats off to Mel for that way to shamelessly promote his channel. Good job, man.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Mel, I'll tell you what, I'll wear this when we're filming this weekend. So you'll get some plugs.
That'll look good. That hat will look good with my shirt here that I have available.
I will. And
yeah.
I will wear your shirt. Although, Ken, I gave you a shirt back in May of last year. You've had it almost a year. I have seen you wear it 0 times.
Well, I'm not a big T-shirt guy, but I did wear it under my button-down shirt.
So you had to do this, open up the shirt to show people that you were wearing it?
Yeah. But somebody asked, I have 2 of these shirts that I'm going to give away. Do you have an idea as to how we could do that?
Oh, yes. So I do have an idea. I'm going to have to, so I've actually got the chat window closed because I was getting a weird feedback loop, so I'm just on Skype right now. But if you can pay attention, I think if someone can give us, we have a few video ideas that Ken and I are going to do together this weekend, if somebody can give us an idea for a cool idea to shoot for a video that is doable in about an hour, they should win the shirt.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. That's good for one shirt. And then the other shirt, if someone, what's that?
I was gonna say let the video ideas begin, and even if you have to look at it afterward, if it's something that you can't read fast enough. But if people, we were talking about doing some drone racing. We've got a lot of ideas, and we've already got some in the can that we're gonna do. But if somebody says something that sounds really awesome, we'll do it, and you'll get a shirt.
You have to put some thought into it, because Bumblebee just said, "Fly your drones, I win." A little bit more fancy. And then somebody else said, "Go to the Texas border and film the illegals crossing the border."
Well, we could fly over that beautiful wall. That would
yeah, right over that. Yeah.
Put that drone over that big, beautiful, that raging Rio Grande River that's about as wide as here to that fence.
Yeah.
Honestly, I got a story actually. There's a place in Big Bend, Texas, which is a national park. And if you go to Big Bend, there is actually a border crossing in Boquillas. The town is Boquillas, is in Mexico. And before 9/11, my wife and I went there with some friends. You would pay $1 to a guy. He would take you across in a raft, and then there'd be donkeys waiting for you. Pay another $1. These kids would whip the donkeys into town. You would ride into town, eat, drink, be merry, and then ride back out of town and pay another $1 to get across the border. It was awesome. And then the friggin' terrorists had to ruin it all.
Oh, freaking terrorists. Man.
That was actually a really cool experience. As a matter of fact, is anybody, I don't know if anybody's a fan of Robert Earl Keen, the musician. He's a Boston musician. Anyway, he has a song about doing that Boquillas crossing. So if you're a fan of Robert Earl Keen, you might know it.
Very cool. And by the way, the ideas have been flying by, including fly through hula hoops, again, fly to Mexico, synchronized droning, a pigeon jerky drone delivery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go through the comments later and pick a winner for that. Now, as for the second shirt, I will give a shirt to the person who, after this video posts, not in the chat, but in the comments, and this will give people who watch this after the fact that can't for some reason watch it live, it'll give them a chance to win a shirt. So, funniest one-liner. funniest one-liner in the comments, not the chat, in the comments after this video posts will win another shirt. And if you just joined...
and Ken,
yeah.
It's too bad I can't answer, because I had a great one-liner earlier with Ken, and I'm not going to say it, but it had to do with a battery pack he's using. You remember?
Yes.
That was.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm going to be bringing the Drone Max 360 with us, and we'll feature that in our videos. It's a really awesome thing. The Drone Max before that only charged the Phantoms, and it did 4 at a time. This one, the Drone Max 360, charges like pretty much everything, and it even has AC outlets, 120 AC outlets on the back of it. So that's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those battery packs. They're such a lifesaver when you forget to put stuff on. And so I also just wanted to, real quick, because I know a lot of the folks watching watch my channel sometimes. I actually have been remiss. I am supposed to be picking my sub of the month. Last month it was Donnie, aka Big Drone Flyer 77. He got an awesome prize package, and I've been seeing him flying that Spark way more than I was flying it, so I'm really happy that he's got it. But I actually have picked a sub of the month for both February, and I've got one in mind for March. So maybe while you're here, I'll shoot my sub of the month video too, Ken, and you can help me announce who those two are. But I will tell you, they're both regular watchers of this channel and of this show, so they might be on right now.
Wonderful. Well, we have a very busy day, and that night, my sister lives in Austin. That night, I've been invited to film inside with the drone the Texas Roller Girls roller derby bout. So I'll be flying my drone inside over some pretty girls in roller skates. So look for that on my channel soon. And we'll be still the next Thursday Night Live, I guess, or is it the one after? We're doing this Drone Dreamers thing once a month, isn't that right?
Yes.
And,
Yeah, and we might be able to pre-record something for that. I don't know, you said you had a bunch of nominees. I've got a bunch of drones. So maybe while you're here, we can pick a couple of winners and then pre-record something that you can play during your next show when you're back in Tennessee.
Yeah, and if you want to nominate someone, and I can't remember what's the email? It's like dronedreamers@gmail.com or something. I'm going to go to my Ken Cushion. I can't remember it. I just created it.
I thought you just used uploads. That's what I thought you used.
No, I created a special email just for this. It was.
That's right. You gave me access to it as well. So.
Okay, but
I remember that.
if you want to nominate somebody, go to the link that will be in this description after I go and check with it. It's a special email address for this purpose. And what we're doing is, if you haven't heard of, Kelly and I, we're putting drones in the hands of people who don't have drones or maybe don't have the means to get a drone. And you know that spark, that joy, that overwhelming happiness that you got when you got your first drone. That's what we're trying to do to people in need and people who may be sick or in some kind of trouble. So that's what the Drone Dreamers
or maybe just the kid that can't afford it or anything like that. You know, if you've already owned 5 drones like we do or more, then that's not the person we're looking for. We're looking for somebody who's maybe never flown one and wants to fly one. So
right.
Anyway, and look at that pigeon jerky. Look how that's coming along.
Oh.
What's really good? You know what's really good with this is some Tennessee barbecue sauce. I hope you're bringing some.
Yeah, I'll bring that. I'll bring that Saturday. All right, man. Okay. Well, I think that just about covers it. Yes, thank you very much for being on. I'm going to go ahead and answer a few questions here, but I'll let you go and you eat your food, and I'll see you Saturday in Austin.
Awesome. Thank you, Ken, and thanks again to Mel for the hat. I love it.
All right. See you. See you, Kelly.
Adios.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was very nice of him to make time. And now, as we're coming up just under an hour, I don't have a viewer video of the week, but if you would like to submit one for next week, it is kenheronupload@gmail.com. And I'll take a few questions here. Ken, when you have to take your 107 test for... Yes. The Part 107 certification that I got will be expiring. It's 2 years. Every 2 years you have to retest. Mine will be in September of this year. So I'll have to brush up. And if you would like to go for your first test, or if you need to brush up as well, you can go to remotepilot101.com, and there's a discount code. I'll put that in the description as well. So any other questions before we wrap this up? Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody who supports the channel. Are you guys enjoying the live thing that I do along my trip? I don't know if I should continue to do those, where I just kind of pull over and film something with the drone. Driver's license. Do a video of, oh gosh. What is the shipping cost of shirts? The shipping cost is included in the price of the shirts. HeronAerialPhotography.com. Their shirts are $25. Right now, I just have small, medium, and large. I will be doing a special run for those of you who happen to be XXL or XXXL. So I'll do another run of that. Andrew, thank you so much. Ice Bank Mice Elf. I don't know what that means, but yes, Bumble, I will be, like I said, I'll do a special run of larger size shirts. Love the fees. Okay, so I'll continue to do the live stuff. People seem to enjoy them. I try to pick places that will be interesting from the drone perspective. Yes, Bumble, you mentioned the Everyday Dad. Is he on here? I think I'm going to be on his live stream in the next week or so. So, oh, somebody wants an XXXL. Wow. Okay. Yes, it costs $150 to take the test at a CATS center. Can I do my weirdest face? Caleb wants me to do my weirdest face. You know, sometimes I'll stand in front of the mirror, and because I'm weird, and I live alone, and there's no person there to tell me not to do it. But sometimes I'll stand in front of the mirror in my bathroom and just make faces because I'm 51, and why not? Sometimes I'll try to make a face that's just a little bit off. You know, like if for some reason one day I was in a lineup and I was actually guilty and I want anybody to recognize me. So here's some of the faces that I came up with. One of them is if you just stick your tongue in here, it's a very subtle change to your face, but it really doesn't look like you anymore. Let me try to demonstrate. So I'm in a lineup, in a police lineup. That doesn't look like me anymore, does it? Or does it just look like I got fat? Of course, there's this one. I'm not flexible enough anymore to do that one. And then there's the one where you take the piece of tape and you like that and show everybody your nose hairs. By the way, I trim my nose hairs. Dudes over 60, come on now. A little manscaping. We can see that. Especially if you have gray nose hairs. We can see that. And by the way, my dad, he never watches these streams. My dad has hideous nose hairs. I love you, Dad, but woo! Anyway, all right. Oh, yeah, the Everyday Dad, hello. Kenny, have I seen the XT2? I have not. I will get caught up on all this stuff. Yes, ear hair, too. Ear hair. And even now, I trim my eyebrow hair, because you've seen some of the old dudes. It's like this. You know? People notice that stuff. Anyway. All right, I'm getting off track. So, my dad and I, we're going to Houston tomorrow. I'm going to take some video of the city. I checked the map, the sectionals. Could use some of those phantom eyes. Keep up the great videos. Okay, Jeffrey, cool. Make sure you private message me if you want the eyes and you did Super Chat $10. Private message me or email me, kenheronupload@gmail.com with your address. Yeah, there are certain spots in Houston that are no-fly zones, but we're going to try to find those places where you can fly tomorrow. And then I'm going to get up early and go to Austin and have a very full day of fun and flying with Kelly and Chris and the Roller Girls. So I guess that's it. No, I'm not over 60. I'm 51. All right. Good night, Germany. Thanks for everybody in the other countries who are either staying up late or getting up early to watch this stream. It truly, most sincerely amazes me how tight-knit and wonderful and just plain nice the drone community is with each other. It's incredible. I try to go through, and every single video I post, I try to go through, answer questions in the comments, and it means a lot. It means a lot. It makes me feel like I have friends all over the world. And again, these shirts, the ones I'm giving away, the best one-liner in the comments after this video posts. Heck, I'll give away 2. I'll pick 2 one-liners. So, and again, one-liners are just that, not a whole paragraph. So, if you want to win one of these, that's what you got to do. If you want to buy one, HeronAerialPhotography.com. Thanks, everybody, for watching this stripped-down version of Thursday Night Live. Please tell your friends and everybody you think would like this show to tune in and click the bell and subscribe and all that business. I very much appreciate it. You know I love you, right? You know I do. This is my sincere face. I love you. All right. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. No dirty one-liners. But and bye, my friends.